Even though this show is all about the Australian federal election race, foreign politics has a nasty way of intruding on politics right here at home. Take the blow-up between Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and the double act of U.S. President Donald Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance. Now, that, I'm sure you know, sent shockwaves around the world that were quickly felt here. In case you missed it, let's just have a little recap of what happened.
You have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know
bless.
That.
You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on
position
this
to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly
this.
what
I'm not
You're in
dictating.
no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influenced.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
Have you ever seen anything like that? Just amazing there. Anthony Albanese, who's been at pains to get an exemption from U.S. tariffs on Australian steel, well, he was quick still, nevertheless, to stick up for Zelenskyy in the whole fight.
President Zelenskyy is a hero. He has provided leadership at an extraordinarily difficult time.
Well, sure, but the big question is, how will this diplomatic fracas half a world away break for Australian politics? I mean, polls have in the past suggested that Australians think Peter Dutton is best placed to manage the Australian relationship with the Trump administration, while Dutton himself has been at big pains to say that, no, he is not actually the dinky-die down-under version of Trump, no matter how much some conservatives here might like him to do that. And since last Friday, you could barely turn on a TV in this country or open a newspaper without hearing debates about this fight, with most commentators coming down squarely on the side of Zelenskyy. But, to bring it back to local politics, will Albanese get a bump out of his support for Zelenskyy? Will Australians forget all the other foreign policy failures and disasters of the past 3 years, so long as Albanese mouths the right words of support for Ukraine? Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't think so. Though some Labour voters, well, sure, they might redouble their support because of their error over a Trump world order. But there is a big but in all of this, a big one. And that is the fact that, for everything he's talking big about Zelenskyy now, the Albanese government has been pretty lackluster when it came to real support for Ukraine, and they even delayed reopening our embassy in Kiev for years. Now, of course, we've seen Australia's ability to project defense capabilities as well. Well, that's now barely at all under this government. So I say, wherever you come down on Trump versus Zelenskyy, it means a more uncertain world coming our way. And that means it's an advantage to the coalition, at least for this one.